Welcome back to another chapter of this video lecture series. Well, you have understood till now about flowcharts and how the data flows on paper. However, how exactly information flows in an organization, let us learn through organization management. Organization management gives a sense of security and oneness to the employees. And effective management is required for better coordination among departments. Employees accomplish tasks within the stipulated time frame as a result of effective organization management. Employees stay loyal towards the job and do not treat work as a burden. This leads to a peaceful and positive ambience at the workplace. Let us see what exactly are the essential features of organization management. First of all, planning. An effective business plan has to be prepared, and it is essential to decide on the future course of action to avoid confusions later on. It has to be planned out how one intends to do the things. Organizing. Organizing refers to the judicious use of resources to achieve the best out of the employees. A monthly budget can be prepared for smooth cash flow, for example. Staffing. Poor organization management leads to unhappy employees who eventually create problems for themselves as well as the organization. It is necessary to recruit the right talent for the organization. Leading. The managers or superiors must set clear targets for the team members. A leader must make sure his team members work in unison towards a common objective. He is the one who decides what would be the right path in a particular situation. Control. The superiors must be aware of what is happening around them. Hierarchies should be well defined for an effective management. The reporting bosses must review the performance and progress of their subordinates and guide them whenever required. Time management. An effective time management helps the employees to do the right thing at the right time. Managing time effectively always pays in the long run. Motivation. Motivation goes a long way in binding the employees together. Appreciating the employees for their good work or lucrative incentive schemes go a long way in motivating the employees and make them work for a longer span of time. Now, what kind of styles in management can be taken up in order to make working effective? Let's discuss them. First of all, autocratic style of working. In such a style of working, the superiors do not take into consideration the ideas and suggestions of the subordinates. The managers, leaders, and the superiors have the sole responsibility of taking the decisions without even bothering much about the subordinates. The employees are totally dependent on their bosses and do not have the liberty to take the decisions on their own. And the subordinates in such a style of working simply adhere to the guidelines and policies formulated by their bosses. They do not have a say in a management's decision. Whatever the superiors feel is right for the organization eventually becomes the company's policies. However, employees lack motivation in autocratic style of working. Another style of working is known as paternalistic. In this, the leaders decide what is best for employees as well as the organization. Policies are devised to benefit the employees and the organization, and the suggestions and feedbacks of the subordinates are taken into consideration before deciding something. In such a style of working, employees feel attached and loyal towards the organization, and they stay motivated and enjoy their work rather than treating it as a burden. Of course, paternalistic style is much better than the autocratic style. Democratic style is another sense of working, and in such a style, superiors welcome the feedback of the subordinates. Employees are invited on an open forum to discuss the pros and cons of plans and ideas. It ensures effective and healthy communication between the management and the employees. The superiors listen to what the employees have to say before finalizing on something. One more way is there, which is known as Laissez-Faire Style of working. In this, managers are employed just for the sake of it and do not contribute much to the organization. The employees instead take decisions and manage work on their own. Individuals who have the dream of making it big in the organization and desire to do something innovative every time outshine others who attend office just for fun. And employees are not dependent on managers and know what is right or wrong for them. Last but not the least, management by walking around style of working is there. In this, managers treat themselves as an essential part of the team and are efficient listeners. The superiors interact with employees more often to find out their concerns and suggestions. In such a style of working, the leader is more of a mentor to its employees and guides them whenever needed. The managers don't lock themselves in cabins. Instead, they walk around to find out what is happening around them. So, these particular styles help in organization management, and different types of organizations follow different styles to make their work effective. Thank you.